Hey everyone, it's Gail Bates, CEO of MyMentorBiz.com, where I help leaders grow million-dollar teams with systems and strategies. And the system I want to share with you today is my calendar confidence system. You're here because you're part of my group, or you're at a training you're going with me because you want to learn how to become more confident in getting bookings. So to become confident in getting bookings, I say you have to have calendar confidence, okay? So what does that mean? It simply means you have to have a system or a strategy where you will confidently ask for a booking. And when you confidently ask for a booking, you get a booking. Now, there are 3 steps that I want to share with you today to what I call my calendar confidence strategy. Now, the step number 1 begins when you have to know how many bookings you want on your calendar per month, okay? Do you want 4 a month? Do you want 10 a month? Do you want 15 a month, okay? To get confident, you really must be clear with when you want to book. You know, I suggest you do 6 a month, okay? 6 is a great number. It's 1 a week plus 2 extra. And it's proven that when you do consistently 6 parties a month, your business really grows, and it grows a strong business. Okay, so to do that, we use what I call the green sticky note or the green post-it note system. And the green post-it note system is simply taking green post-it notes and opening up your calendar and marking the dates that you want to book your parties. Now, I use this lovely roll of green sticky notes, and it works perfectly well for me. So when you actually put those green sticky notes on the available dates, okay, on your planner, on your calendar, and then you know exactly, as I said, you're very clear with when you want to book. And these are the dates you're going to fill first, okay? So that's the first part of the calendar confidence system. The second part of the calendar confidence system is when you actually know these dates every 4 weeks out. And I call this the rolling 4-week calendar, because you want to make sure that every time you're asking for a booking, you know what your next available dates are going to be. Okay, that's why you have to be every 4 weeks making sure. So today is December 12th. So between now and January 12th, I know what my next 4 booking dates are. In fact, what I share with my clients is that I want you to keep the next 2 dates in your head, always in your head. If you can do that, you will always get them filled. So it's really important because this helps you feel confident in getting those bookings. And when you appear confident about when you want to book, people will want to book with you, okay? But if you're asking for a booking and you're wishy-washy, or you maybe even desperate, you'll do it any day, whatever works for them, people are really thinking, wow, she's, hasn't done a few. She's really not. So you're not appearing confident, in other words. So to make this work, you always want to have your calendar open at checkout. So if this is an in-home party, you want to have your calendar open at checkout so people actually see how you work, okay? They look at how organized you are. When they see how organized you are, they're going to want to book with you, okay? And it also shows them that you're serious about your business. Now, if you're doing online parties, you can mention your green available dates. You know exactly when you want to book, okay? So the point is you have to be very clear when you want to book your next dates, and that's why I suggest you use those green sticky notes. So that's the second step, okay? Now the third step is what I call knowing the booking love language, okay? And this love language is simply language that you're going to use. You get it in your head every time you ask for a booking, okay? Because it's language that people might say are going to give you a great response, okay? So that love language goes something like this. Hey, Mary, I noticed that you have more products on your wish list. When would you like to have your get together with your friends? My next 2 available dates are January 4th or the 20th. Which of those might work for you? So that's the love language. My next 2 available dates are January 4th or the 20th. Which of those might work for you? You're not asking her to make a yes or no decision. You're just not asking her to make a decision, okay? One or the other, okay? So it's important that you get into the habit of using what I call this love language, because the responses are usually something like this. She might say, oh, I'll take that 20th. That sounds really good. I'd love to do that. Or she might say, Josh, those dates just don't work for me. Okay. So what dates would work for you? Okay. So what this sets up for you is to keep at what I call the conversation going, so that you can really start talking about when would be a good time for her to book on your calendar. And of course, she might say, I'm too busy, or I don't know enough people. And that's when you're going to address the concerns, but it sets it up. This booking love language sets it up so that you are having this conversation and where you come to a mutual agreement on what dates are really going to work for her. So this is what I call having calendar confidence. This is showing people that you are confident about booking parties. And this is your job, okay? Your job is to book parties. And then people see how confident you are. They're really impressed and they will want to book with you. Okay, now you can use this booking love language every time you ask for a booking, okay? Maybe you're meeting someone at a coffee shop just to show you the products. You can say, my next 2 available dates are, I'd love to get you on my calendar. Or maybe you're having a one-on-one with somebody, a private appointment, okay? And you bring the situation around to maybe her having a party, and you use that language, my next 2 available dates, which of those might work for you, okay? Or you can use it after you've met people at a vendor event. You call them back up. It was so great to meet you at the vendor event. Remember we talked about having parties? Well, I just want to let you know my next 2 available dates are the 4th and the 20th. Would either of those work for you? This sets up the conversation for you to get the bookings, okay? So get very clear with your calendar, okay? That's really important. Always know your bookings out every 4 weeks. And the third part is use that booking love language. Mastering the art of using this language is really going to build your confidence, and it's also going to build your skill in asking for the booking. Now, this calendar confidence strategy is part of my direct sales planner system, okay? And so, in fact, what you're going to see, so this is the 2-month spread the 2-page spread for every month that you're working on booking your calendars. There's a section here for you to write information on your hostesses. And when you book a hostess in, you know exactly how your calendar is looking for the month. I call this your success pattern, okay? And then actually in the front of the planner right here is all the information on these 3 steps for the calendar confidence system. So if you're watching this in the month of January, a month of December, this is available right now, and it will be available in January as well. But right now there's a discount code for December, which is Planner 10, and you can click the link below. So let's get booking using the calendar confidence system.